Hello viewers, welcome back to Tap Tech. Let's talk about Samsung's newest flip phone. This is the Galaxy Z Flip 7. It looks familiar at first glance, but once you start using it, you realize it's not just a minor upgrade, that it's smarter, faster, sleeker, and somehow more fun to use than ever before. We've been using the Flip 7 for over a week now, and in this video, we're going to give you the full experience, from the design to the performance, from the cameras to the battery life, and yes, we'll talk about the new AI tricks too. Let's flip into it. When you unbox the Z Flip 7, the first thing that hits you is the design. Samsung has refined the look even more this year. It still folds in half like a compact mirror, but the hinge is thinner, the frame is cleaner, and the back glass now has a subtle matte finish that feels premium. It comes in new color options too. Our unit is in the Arctic silver finished. It looks icy and futuristic. Other colors include phantom black, lavender, and a soft blue. Samsung also brought back bespoke customization, so if you want a flip that matches your vibe, you can create your own color combo online. Nice touch. The phone is super compact. When folded, you can slip it into any pocket or even a small purse, but when opened, you get a tall 6.7-inch AMOLED display. It's still one of the brightest and most vibrant screens out there. 120Hz refresh rate, full HD plus resolution, punchy colors, deep blacks, and it gets really bright, even under direct sunlight. But the biggest change? The crease. It's barely there now. Samsung worked on reducing it significantly, and it's not gone, but it's so shallow that you forget it exists after a few hours of use. You can still feel it when you swipe across the middle, but visually, it's a huge improvement. On the outside, the cover screen is bigger and more useful than before. It's now 3.9 inches, almost the size of a regular smartphone from 10 years ago, and that's the point. You can do way more now without even opening the phone. Check notifications, reply to texts, use full apps, navigate with Google Maps, even browse Instagram or watch YouTube Shorts. It feels like a tiny phone on its own. The widgets are snappy and customizable. You can choose what shows up. There's a new keyboard interface too. Typing on it is surprisingly good. If you're in a hurry, you might not even need to open the phone. That's how capable the cover screen has become under the hood. The Flip 7 is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. It's a custom-tuned chip with better thermal efficiency and higher clock speeds, paired with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage. This phone flies. Everything from animations to app launches feels instant. Multitasking is smooth. You can split the screen, run multiple apps, and even pin your favorites. Gaming is also solid. We played Genshin Impact and Call of Duty Mobile with no issues. There's some warmth after 30 minutes of gameplay, but it never gets uncomfortable. Samsung added a better vapor chamber cooling system this year, and it helps keep performance consistent. Let's talk about cameras. This is where the Flip 7 makes a subtle but impactful upgrade. The main sensor is still 12 megapixels, but it's now larger, with better low-light performance. The photos are crisp, colorful, and detailed, even in dim lighting. Images come out sharp with minimal noise. Samsung's image processing is more balanced this year. Colors are punchy, but not oversaturated. Skin tones look natural. A dynamic range has improved too. The ultra-wide lens is also 12 megapixels. It delivers solid shots with minimal distortion, perfect for group selfies or landscapes. But the real game changer: the camera software. Thanks to Galaxy AI, you can now use smart editing tools right on the phone, erase unwanted people, remaster dull shots, even reframe videos after you record them, and it works really well. For selfies, you can use the main cameras with the cover screen as your viewfinder. This makes the Flip 7 the ultimate selfie machine. Shots come out sharper than any front-facing camera, and you can prop the phone in flex mode for hands-free shooting. It's fun. It's flexible, and it works. A video recording goes up to 4K at 60 FPS. Stabilization is excellent. Colors and detail are impressive. You can vlog with this thing without needing a gimbal. Speaking of flex mode, Samsung has improved it this year. When the phone is partially folded, it activates special interfaces. YouTube, camera, gallery, all adapt with controls on one half and content on the other. There's even a new multi-angle feature for video calls, so you can tilt the phone just right and keep yourself centered in frame. And yes, it's great for Zoom or Google Meet. No tripod needed. Now let's talk about battery life. The Flip 7 has a 3,900 mAh battery, slightly bigger than last year, but more importantly, the new chip and software optimizations make a difference. We got around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time on most days. That's pretty good for a compact foldable. Moderate users can easily get through a full day. Heavy users might need a top-up in the evening IT supports 25W wired charging, 15W wireless, and 4.5W reverse wireless, not the fastest charging out there, but acceptable. You can go from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes. There's no charger in the box. As usual, you'll need to use your own. On the software side, the Flip 7 ships with One UI 7 based on Android 15. It's clean, fast, and packed with features. Samsung's software feels more polished than ever. Animations are smoother, menus are more organized. And with the power of Galaxy AI, things get smarter. Live Translate works in real time during calls. You can summarize notes or transcribe voice recordings. There's a new chat assist that suggests better responses. IT even fixes your grammar. Search in your gallery is now more accurate. You can type "red car at beach" and find exactly what you need. These AI features don't feel gimmicky, yet they're actually useful, and they're built right into the core of the experience. Samsung promises 7 years of software updates. That includes Android upgrades, security patches, and AI features. That's a big deal for long-term value. There are a few things we still wish were better. There's no telephoto lens, the fingerprint scanner is on the side, not under the display, and the crease, while improved, is still there, but none of these are deal breakers. They're just reminders that this is a flip phone, and it has different priorities. So who is the Flip 7 for? It's for those who want something different, something fun, something compact and smart. It's not just about nostalgia anymore. It's about modern convenience. It's a flagship phone with flagship features, in a foldable body. If you've never used a flip phone, this is the best one to start with. And if you're coming from the Flip 4 or older, this is a huge upgrade. The bigger cover screen, better cameras, refined design, and smarter software all make a difference. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 is not just a fashion statement, it's a serious phone now, powerful enough for daily tasks, smart enough to help you work faster, and fun enough to make you smile every time you snap it shut. It's the kind of phone that turns heads not because it's flashy, but because it's different, and in a sea of lookalike phones, that's refreshing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back soon with more in-depth reviews and comparisons. This is Tap Tech. See you in the next one.